So Nigeria and our leaders, they should wake up. Let them wake up and do something. It is not that they don't know that there is insecurity in the country. They knew. Okay, take for instance, the day I was going to Maiduguri, I reached at Damaturu around 7 p.m. They told us that we should not enter, that the bad boys are on the road, and we slept at Damaturu. Sleeping at Damaturu, before we moved from Damaturu to Borno, it was around 10. They said the bad boys is on the road. You know the bad boys on the road. You, our officers, our security men, what are you waiting? Since you know that there are bad ones on the road, you wait until when they operate finish and move before you ask them to go. You can see that it is lack of good leadership.
Well, it is a pity that this insurgent kidnapping and this insecurity in this country are rampant. Because at least I know many people have been closing to me. I know how much ransom they are paid.
Okay.
But in a nutshell, I would not my suggestion is that it's only God can secure us, not about the government. But we ourselves, we have to be conscious of our own security, how to secure ourselves. We pray that God will protect us, but how do you do? There are some things, even mere by talking, mere by discussion, it leads to many issues that even some people, what you don't have, you boast, mouth. And those people looking around you, they will think, okay, don't worry, let's go for him. So we need to be conscious of our mouth, how to discuss, how to talk.
What I am thinking, because I myself have actually experienced it. Okay. In a situation whereby my story is that, I didn't go with my vehicle that day, and I wanted to board a vehicle. Unknown to me, these were kidnappers. So as I entered, they were saying they were looking for someone, and they said that I should bring out my ID card. That if that ID card does not actually bear the name of the person they are looking for, they will actually release me. But unfortunately, after seeing my ID card, and they said that I'm not the person, they still went ahead to maltreat me. They maltreated me so much that they took my phone, they took my ATM, and they actually drove me to where there was an ATM. So as I got there, they requested for my PIN, and they just confirmed it, and they thought maybe subsequently they will go back and then withdraw what I had in my account. But I was so lucky that day I had to actually call the customer care of First Bank to actually close all my accounts with First Bank. So that was why they could not actually carry out their sinister acts.
There are so many cases of insecurity. There are so many cases of criminality that are not reported. The question is why? Because people have lost confidence in the security system. People have lost confidence in the security apparatus. Because when they report cases like this, at the end of the day, nothing will come out of it. They will spend time, they will spend energy, they will spend money, and at the end of the day, nothing comes out of it. That is why people no longer interested in reporting cases.
These people. So the government, has a role to play in this situation. These are the ones I know, but many we hear on TV. Many, people actually, share with us. But what I'm thinking is, if we have, kidnappers, bandits, in majorly the northwest states, I think we have to attack them at once. It is not a situation whereby it is that very. We have to be proactive about it, if I should put it that way. Because it is not when we actually say there is a case of banditry or a case of kidnapping that will be running, that our armed forces will be running to that state. These things, they are linkages. There should be a backward linkage to actually resolve this situation. Now let all these people be attacked at once. All these states. All these states, you actually, they should get rid of these people, at once. But if you say you want to go where they are actually operating, you will see that they will run to another state. They will begin to run to other states. So there will be no way in which we'll be able to actually resolve this problem once and for all. But if we have enough manpower, and then we actually, put them at strategic places in about all the states, like say Northwest Zone now, Now you attack them at once. Now there will be no place to actually run to. So you are giving an attack, at once. But if you want to say it is where they are operating that you want to go, you see that they run to other states. And before you know it, they actually, reinforce again, and then they will come out brutally.
The criminal activities in Nigeria is that most of the criminal activities you hear that goes on in Nigeria are politically motivated. Why do I say it's politically motivated? If a government comes in place and you don't like the government, you see people sponsoring hoodlums from different angles to begin to make this government look as if they don't know what they're doing. But in actual sense, even the government in power, if they want to get rid of these criminalities, they can. Then too are weak. Every present government that condones criminalities is a weak government. So that is all I have to say.